How far does this absence of order attach itself to this collapse of physical stability in the natural world, effectively?
There's a direct relationship. What's still not clear is how substantial the impacts of that are on political process in the present. So I think it's definitely an accelerating force that's exercised by climate change as it's already affecting global supply chains, let's say, and as it affects questions of governance, therefore. And that does itself have an impact on political horizons. So if we think of horizons as ways of collectively imagining a possible future, there was something to the argument that the future had in some way disappeared. A particular kind of future was less present in a collective political imagination. That doesn't mean that there weren't material circumstances for a new future to eventually be developed. But there has now emerged a new collective concept or collective imagination of the future. In fact, our literature, our art, our film, our theory are filled with images of a future. The only thing is that future, it is a dystopian future. It is the ecological collapse. As we see a proliferation of socio-environmental crises that are already products of the threat on the horizon, we see those proliferating in the present. That is producing an imagination which has an effect on politics. And it has often had a deleterious effect on political organization, insofar as you see the catastrophe on the horizon, and it can have a demobilizing effect. I would actually say that a certain kind of, let's call it a strategic catastrophism, doesn't necessarily need to be demobilizing or fatalistic. On the contrary, in fact, recognizing the catastrophic threat can also have a mobilizing impact for organization.